16 deaths, you gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. I mean, I think it's part of... Is the poll? I think that's just part of playing as like a Conjuration Mage. Like, especially the way that I'm doing it. I'm basically a Pokemon trainer. Because I don't really get in the fight too much. I just like run around, jumping, healing myself. So, let me see. I found the third landmark, the Serpent's Trail, which seems to be an underground passage. I need to traverse this passage if I'm to find the ruins. Okay, so... Oh god, it's a rat. The rats of death. Let's see how Fred's gonna do in here. Fred sometimes has troubles with caves and caverns. He gets kind of claustrophobic. So sometimes decides not to help and fight. Illusion would definitely help, yeah. The idea is going to be to enchant a bow with command and also maybe paralyze on a bow. So if there's a bunch of enemies, I can shoot one of them and then they become my minion for like just a second. But then that then aggroes them on the other enemies, so it's not just my Storm Matronarch that is fighting, they'll be fighting amongst themselves as well. That's the idea anyway. And then I'll be putting like poison on all the arrows and stuff as well. I discovered the body of the messenger who penned the diary I've been carrying. Even though he died over 1,000 years ago, the bones have been well preserved by the frost in the caves. He seems to be clutching something in his bony hand. I should investigate. How did they get the book? If his body's in here. I guess someone must have come in. Yeah. How did they get this book? Kind of weird. Near the body of the messenger, I've discovered a slate tablet with what appears to be a Kavari writing on its surface. These must be the orders the messenger spoke about in the diary. This is actually a really cool quest. There's a lot of... How can I not... Is it just... Oh, I can't read it. That sucks. There's a lot of lore and stuff behind this one. Very cool. Hello. I was going to say, that sounded like a big thing. Definitely not a rat this time. Let's go. Oh my god, Fred's going crazy right now. But this build has actually been surprisingly good as a streamer. Oh, what the hell? Oh, is it the... Yeah, it's the tree lady. Because like I do stuff like this, cast the spells, and then... I mean, because I'm like running around and stuff like that, I can like read chat and keep up with chat and things like that. It's kind of cool. It's also a relatively fun build to use. What's that? That's a locked chest. Nice, sprigging down. Let's go. Can you take out the ogre as well in this life? Go on, Fred. It's just boxing. Hell yeah, he can. It's just boxing him. Yeah, it's definitely been a very interesting build. I was saying it's actually a lot of fun to do as well. Just gonna cast these just in case. At some point we'll need the very hard unlocking spell, but I don't think we've come across a single very hard chest. That's not fun. Alright. Can you get it? Yeah, I was gonna say. Used to beat down on this will-o-wisp. Kind of like I can't really. There you go. It's like occasionally I can see where it is, but I don't really know if it's aggroed on me or if it's just going for him. Nice. The ogre is guarding a chest, so let's go deal with this. Yeah, we still got a bit of time. I'm probably about to clear this. Oh god. Just a random rockfall. Probably be able to clear this low dungeon thing before the end of the stream. Oh, that was just a cave in. Okay. But But yeah, if you are, as I was saying before, if you are looking to watch more of the stream, I'm gonna be taking a break to like have. Oh god, hello bear. Oh god, I'm stuck. Oh god. Oh, I got stuck. Well, there you go, Guagua. There's a 17. I'll be, yeah. God. So coming up to 4 hours on this stream. We'll then take, I'll be going off for about 2 hours to do some stuff around the house and to get some food. And then I will be back at about 5:30 GMT for another like 4 hours of Oblivion madness.
Welcome to the man.
Hey, Ghost Trader! Thank you very much for the follow. It is much appreciated. I appreciate you dropping that follow so you can get some alerts when I'm going live next. Yeah, hopefully, if you are free later on, we'll see you again in the stream. I assume you're a big Oblivion fan. That was the plan. Hell yeah. It'd be good to see you. Come laugh at my noobiness of not knowing what I'm doing. Nah, it is good. I'm loving this game. I'm very happy that I'm playing it again. I owned like 5 games in middle school, so you have like 2k hours in Oblivion. Okay then. I think that classifies as being a fan. Also, thank you for being proud of me, Guagua. It's very kind of you. Yeah. Oh god, hello. I did not expect a bear to just jump through him. But now I've put tons of time into Skyrim, but not really into the other Elder Scrolls games. So definitely enjoying doing this. And then if you are a Elder Scrolls fan, just in general, so my plan at the moment is we're going to be playing through Oblivion. We currently do 2 days of streaming a week, 2 streams on each day, and that's Tuesday, Thursday. And then I'm going to be, when we've finished Oblivion, we're going to be moving to Skyrim to do a Khajiit fist-only playthrough. It won't be as many side quests and stuff as this, but we'll still be playing like a decent chunk. And then we'll be playing some Elder Scrolls Online as well. Once again, not doing everything in it, just playing a bunch of it until we feel like we've done enough for like a decent playthrough. Most people's first was Skyrim. So Oblivion was technically my first, because I borrowed it off a friend and played through it, but it was just before Skyrim came out. So I played through it, I really enjoyed it. And then it was like, oh, Skyrim's coming out, you can have your game back and I'll buy Skyrim and play it. And I love Skyrim. It's one of my favorite games. And I've got...
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman!
Jim C94, thank you very much for... Oh god, that's it. Oh god. Oh god. Jim C94, thank you very much for the follow. It's much appreciated. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And also, I didn't ask before for, I guess, Jim C, Ghost Trade, and anyone else. Have you been having your pancakes for Pancake Day? If you celebrate Pancake Day. Obviously, I don't know... I don't know where in the world celebrates Pancake Day. I know the West definitely does, but I was saying earlier, I'm not really sure if like the Eastern countries celebrate it. But yeah. But now I've got so many hours in Skyrim. I've a couple of hundred on console. I've on Steam 100%ed Skyrim and Skyrim Special Edition, in the sense of all the achievements, and I've gone across the entire map and done every single like cave and things like that. So I've played a lot of that game. I love it so much. Still beautiful looking game. Let's see. Oblivion definitely hasn't aged well, but the story is definitely one of the best in the series. I was actually saying before, I think that overall it's aged okay. the graphics is definitely, I guess, the graphics are slightly lackluster. But I feel like the gameplay and everything is still pretty good. I think that's aged relatively well. But no, I don't think Morrowind's aged too great. I think if Morrowind came out exactly the same as it did originally, it wouldn't be as successful. But I think Oblivion would still be able to hold its own with like a remaster with no other changes except for graphical. Well, that's a grand. I didn't realize that was full grand. Praise be for Skyrim then. Yeah, Skyrim, and also there's an Oblivion version as well, right? I think I remember seeing. Let me see. Morrowind was my first, but all I did was murder people so I could have the house and decorate it. Sky Oblivion, yeah. Or Oblivion? I think it's Sky Oblivion. I think they're both just Sky and then the game. Oh, it's you who summoned the bear. Okay, let's go. My summon's better than yours. Skywind. 100% games is fun. I don't really 100% a lot of games, I'll be honest. They did a mod for Morrowind in Oblivion graphics too. Oh, okay. Alright. I didn't know that actually. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I very rarely 100% games. I have a case in a lot of games, unless I'm really loving it, where the moment that the end credits hits, I kind of stop playing. There's some games that I will keep going, and I have 100%ed, but there's actually very few. So I've got so Skyrim's one of them. I've got Platinum Trophy for Spider-Man and Days Gone on PlayStation. Not the New Game Plus versions. I need to play, well, definitely need to play New Game Plus of Days Gone again. Oh, because I loved that game. I thought the game was amazing. Borderlands 1 before DLC, I had 100% achievements. And I can't remember, I don't think there's anything else really. Oh, Immortals Phoenix Rising, I 100%ed very recently, and with like achievements and everything like that. I technically have all the achievements that I could, no I don't know if I'll have them. I was going to say the fishing, I didn't do the fishing. And there was a one where I couldn't get because the feature wasn't in. You're working towards Days Gone Platinum. Oh, I love Days Gone, Guagua. I hope you have an amazing time. I streamed it in September, I want to say, and it's definitely, I don't think it's one of my top 5 games of all time, but it's definitely in my top 10. I absolutely loved that game, and I pray they're working on a second one because I want to know more about the lore. The lore is so good. I love it, like all this stuff. Hate zombies games, especially ones where they run. I got for free with PlayStation 4 and loved it. I'm like, I wouldn't say I hate them, but I definitely, like, I was never really into Dead Rising. I've never played things like Dead Island and stuff. Like, the only zombies game that I really ever played was Call of Duty Zombies, so, which is very different from most zombie games. Like, I wasn't really a Left 4 Dead fan. But years ago I saw a streamer called Co-Carnage play Days Gone. Watched him play it for like, I don't know, 16 hours or something like that. I was like, I'm not going to watch anymore because one day I want to play this game. Went back and played it and I absolutely loved it. It was just so good. Yeah, so I'm definitely glad you're hearing it. I wanted to 100% Breath of the Wild, but also 900 Korok Seed sounds awful. 100% Breath of the Wild sounds like a lot of time. Oh, I guess you could technically say I've 100%ed Pokemon in the sense I've got a complete Pokedex in Shield. So I've got the Shiny Charm. I don't have a complete National Dex though. There's Pokemon that I'm missing off that. What is Days Gone? So Days Gone is a PlayStation exclusive game. It's one of these things where it's like a zombie apocalypse broke out. And it's like kind of anarchy, but it's calmed down a bit. So there are like groups that have formed camps, but they're still like people that go around. Good. There's people that go around and pillage and kill randomly and stuff like that. But there's like small societies that's time to build up. But as far as your character's aware, there's like, well, I don't want to spoil things. It's basically, I think it's like set. Is it a year, 2 years after? It's either a year or 2 years after the apocalypse like breaks out, and you're basically a guy with his like friend, and you travel around on a bike. You got some guns. The bike is one of the best ways to get around in like any games I've played. It's so much fun, and yeah, it's hard to explain without spoilers. It's a great game though. Definitely check it out. It's beautiful as well. That counts National Dex is not fun to complete. Yeah, I think it's. Let me just see. I emerge from the Serpent's Trail and find myself face to face with the legendary Pale Pass. Path winds down into the Snow Valley. If I follow it, she'll lead me directly to the ruins. Nice. But yeah, but it is PlayStation exclusive. If you have PlayStation, is it Plus? I think if you have PlayStation Plus, it came in the PlayStation Collector's Edition with the the PlayStation Plus collection that you got for PS5. I don't know if that you can still get that. Oh, never mind, you haven't got a PlayStation. Okay, that's fair. But it is an amazing game. I loved it. There were definitely some issues with it. I know the first 8 hours is a bit of a drag, but after the first 8 hours and when the game actually picks up, it's just amazing. So I absolutely loved it. And I see Guagua, you were saying that Telltale Walking Dead is more your vibe for zombie stuff. Okay, I've never really played that. I'm not a big fan of the Telltale style of games. I'm one of those people that kind of needs action in a way. I very rarely play like the kind of like slow story based stuff. I sometimes do, but very rarely. Might come out on PC in a few years, like Detroit Become Human was exclusive, now it's on PC. That's true, yeah. Same with Horizon Zero Dawn, that's on PC as well. That's fair, I'm hella into story based, but I get how it takes time, yeah. Like I like story games, but there needs to be kind of action. Like the Telltale games to me are more interactive movies. That makes sense. And like Life is Strange and those kind of games. Like I'm happy to watch them. I find them entertaining to watch, but I don't personally like playing them myself. I felt like I get a bit too bored. Have I played Divinity Original Sin? No, I haven't. That is on my list of something to get. Oh, you wrote your dissertation on interactive games being a new form of cinema. That's awesome. Oh, that's actually a really cool topic to write it on. That'd be really interesting to to do as well. My dissertation was so weird. I did what was it? The hypotheses for my dissertation was that graphics tablets are more ergonomic than a mouse, so are better for gaming. It's obviously just a straight up lie. But it's kind of interesting, like looking into it, because like obviously technically graphics tablet is more ergonomic and better for your hand, but there are certain like some games you just wouldn't be able to use a graphics tablet for. Playing an RTS with a graphics tablet was actually pretty fun, as a random thing. But never attempt to play CS:GO with a graphics tablet, because the way that CS:GO does its like move controls, I think Skyrim does it as well, is if you move your mouse to the left, it works out how far you've moved it, and then uses that to turn your camera and then resets your mouse position to the middle of the screen. However, with a graphics tablet, you point at where you want the mouse to be. So you just click, and it constantly is trying to redirect the mouse to the middle of the screen and doing the transition of the spin. So you just spin around. It's just... it's impossible. It's a solid... Divinity 2 Original Sin solid buy. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's... I want to play Divinity 2 Original Sin. Pillars of Eternity 2 is another one that I really want to play. I'm tempted to give Pathfinder Kingmaker another go on stream at some point. This is going to be a long time in the future. Because I've got the Elder Scrolls games I'm playing at the moment planned. Then I'm going to do a Fallout playthrough, and then I'm going to do a Dragon Age playthrough. So it's going to be probably the rest of this year unless I increase the amount of streams I do. But yeah, a lot of RPGs. Will that be a lot to read about? Can imagine how they would work. Can barely use mine for drawing. It's, as I said, some games it works quite well. RTSs it worked well. Some FPSs it worked, but not too great. Just depends on the game. Play demo Divinity when it's on sale. Oh, maybe when it's on sale you'll try it? I think it goes on sale a few times on Steam. I just have a bunch of games I want to play already, so can't justify it. Nice. Origins, yes. I love Origins. Origins is my favorite game of all time. I adore that game to death. I am still holding out, seeing as Mass Effect just got a remaster, or Mass Effect's getting a remaster in May. I'm still holding out for a Dragon Age Origins remaster, literally for the Ostagar scene. That, like, I still get goosebumps watching the Ostagar scene, and that's a 2010 game, maybe, like 10, 11 years old. I imagine that with updated graphics, it'd be so good. Ah, how could they make that game more beautiful? Just imagine it. But I'd like them to keep the old Darkspawn models. I don't like the... I preferred the Dark Soul models in Origins to the ones in 2 in Inquisition. I thought the ones in 2 in Inquisition were a bit too ghouly and, like, cartoony in a way. The ones in, like, Origins were a bit more... I want to say... I don't know if realistic's the right word. A bit more gritty, and also made them stand out as, like, a new race, because, as I said, the ones in 2 in Inquisition just seemed like ghouls, in a way. If you get what I mean. To be fair, they kind of butchered a lot of returning characters in 2 and 3. God, Alistair. Yeah, Alistair. Liliana had a giant change in Inquisition. I think the ones from 2 to 3 were the same, right? Like Cassandra, Cullen. I guess Cullen had a big change, actually. He was in Origins. But no. Yeah, I can't wait to play through that game on stream. It's going to be so much fun. Can't play through all of them. I actually, even though I didn't really like 2, I'm interested to play 2 again, because it's been so long. Like, I had a big dislike for Dragon Age 2, so I've done, like, playthroughs where I've played Origins and then skipped to Inquisition afterwards, because I just haven't wanted to play 2. So I'm kind of interested to play 2 again. But I won't be holding my breath for it to be an extravagant thing. The companions are fun too, that's true. The characters you get in 2 are good. Tum Tum came across an injured giant eagle and decided to put it out of its misery. I mean, there you go, being kind, making sure it doesn't suffer. Oh, we got the Quinn Duggan encounter. Vinny the Panther ran into Quinn Duggan in a dark alley. He insults Vinny the Panther, dealing 5 points of self-esteem damage. Oof. That's a rough one, Vinny. But yes, plenty of RPGs to come in the future. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Wish I could do more streams of, like, daily streams, but sadly have to focus on work stuff and getting a job. So, the boring things.